Do you play mobile games or desktop games? And have you ever wondered how these games are developed? What are the tools, technology, and skills required to develop games? So, in this video, you are going to see exactly what skills and technologies involved as part of gaming engineering career. So, as part of the games engineering career, you need to know some prerequisites. What are the gaming platforms are available, tools and various technologies? What are the gaming engines? What are the editors and interactive development environments available? There are some free resources available when it comes to the development of games, and that's where free Unity asset things comes into the picture. Then audio files and some gaming market related research I'll explain in this video. So let's start with prerequisites. So as part of prerequisites, you need to know multimedia background. So when I talk about multimedia background, means you need to know things related with image, audio, video. You need to have keen interest in animation, graphics and designing background. Apart from that, you need to know at least one programming language out of this list. It could be C, C++, C#, Java, JavaScript, Python, and Swift. So Swift is all about iOS application. Let's see what is there in the C++. So when it comes to the gaming industry, as part of the C++, there is Syngine, CryEngine. So as part of the C++, we have a CryEngine, then Unreal Engine, Go.Engine, Torch3D, many more engines. And if you want to know more about all these engines, there is a site https alternative.net, and you will get more details about various engines as part of the C++ libraries. So as part of the C#, we have lots of framework. Out of that, first one is Duality, Stride Game Engine, then AGK Sharp, Mono Game, Euro Sharp, Flat Red Ball, Go.Engine. We talked about CryEngine, so it is available also in C#. Unity is very famous engine because recently one of my friend, he developed mobile games, and that too again on Unity framework. And if you want to know more about this framework, you can visit alternative.net website. Okay, so these are all gaming framework, but out of that you can see here Stride Game Engine, that is touted as the future of the gaming industry. So you can see we have Xbox 360 gaming platform, which is Mono Game. So that is again developed in C#. Now coming to the next popular programming language, that is Java in terms of gaming industry, and that's where libgdx is a popular framework. Then JMonkey Engine, which is used for 3D games engine. LWJGL framework, which is low-level framework for audio and visual programming. And there is another framework which is Slick 2D, that is for 2D games. So apart from that, on UI front, you need to know JavaScript. Python is again popular engine or programming language when it comes to the gaming industry, and Swift is for iOS. So that is all related with programming language. Now coming to the computer science fundamentals, so you need to know some basic data structures and file handling. Apart from that, when it comes to the gaming, memory management plays very important role, and you have to have understanding of API development as well. So when you develop gaming code, you need to maintain that code in Git or Bitbucket, and creative thinking and artistic mindset is by default requirement of gaming industry, or when you try to develop creative or more graphics oriented games. Now coming to the gaming platform, so there are generally two types of gaming platform. One is desktop and mobile, but in this video we are going to talk more about mobile. And when it comes to the mobile, we have Android and iOS. So when we talk about Android, we have Android Games Development Cake as a platform. Then Android Game Development Extension is another platform. Then Android Device Performance Framework, Game Mode API framework, and the Google Play Games Unity is another framework. And if you want to know more about Android platform and its gaming platform, so please feel free to visit developer.android.com/games/sample website, and you will get to know more about Android platform and its various platform for gaming industry. So when it comes to the iOS, we have Unity platform, which is very popular. And as we know, Unity platform supports development in C# and JavaScript. But apart from that, we have Coco S2D plus Swift plus Spider Builder, that is supported by C, Objective-C and Swift programming language. Then we have a Coco S2D X Coco Studio, that is supported by C++, JavaScript and Lua framework. Then coming to the Game Salad, and these are the frameworks available in case of iOS. If you want to know more about iOS and its gaming platform, then you can visit developer.apple.com/games website, and you will get to know more about these platforms. So that is all about gaming platform. Coming to the tools, various tools available as part of the gaming industry. So we have creative UI platform. That's where Photoshop and Sketch plays very important role. UI principles. So when developing gaming platform, you need to know some basic UI designing principle. That's where Google Material Design Doc and Apple's UI do's and don'ts. So these two websites are there, m3.material.io and developer.apples.com/design/tips. So you can see the various principles associated with gaming designing. Then creating 2D assets. So we have to know the Photoshop, GIMPs, and so this pen tool size is good for smooth and animation styles. So when it comes to the creating 3D game asset, we have a Blender platform, but it has steep learning curve. Then we have Maya, which is good for animation, and Max is for good for rendering kind of applications and gaming development. So free asset. So when you develop gaming application, we need to refer lots of audio, video, icon, and some designing related files, so that you can get it from Behance for fonts, icon, and other designs. Then Kenny NL is for high quality game ready UI 2D 3D arts, and Open Game Dev Art is a library which you can refer for various assets. Then for inspiration, you can go for Dribble, Behance, and Tech.io, this platform. And after going through this platform, you will see lots of things being developed by native designers, or you need to have your own account when it comes to the Behance. And if you go inside each.io, where you will find beautiful indie games. Coming to the gaming engines, we have a very popular engine, which is Unity, that is used for developing 2D, 3D games and supported by JavaScript and C#. Then Unreal Engine, that is again used for developing 2D, 3D games and required to know C++ when using Unreal Engine. Then Pixie.js, it is meant for 2D games and it required JavaScript knowledge. Coming to the Game Maker Studio, that is again supporting to develop 2D and 3D games, and Corona is another tool which is used for developing 2D games. Coming to the IDEs, so we have Visual Studio Code for Mac OS, Visual Studio for Windows, and MonoDevelop is for Unity platform. And apart from above asset we talked about, there are other free assets also, so like audio, video, and that's where we need to visit Text Mesh Pro, then Lean Twin, Fungus, Corgi Engine, Dialog System, Post Processing Stack, and there is one very popular person, that is Keijiro Takahashi, and he is a contributor in Unity, and he has developed has amazing open source Unity visual effects projects. So he has developed lots of projects which are available in Unity platform. So that is all about free Unity asset. Now coming to the audio, so when you develop gaming platform or games, you need to have very good knowledge about audios, and various types of audio tools are there, like Logic Pro, FL Studio, Reaper, and Audacity. So these tools you can use creating various kinds of audios, and free sounds also available, like SoundCloud, Incomplete Tech, and Ben Sound. So as part of developing gaming, you need to use various audio effects, and that's where these tools and free assets are very important. Now, coming to the gaming market, so very vast market. You need to identify that one good developer community, and please go and join that community so that you will be updated about gaming market. Apart from that, networking plays very important role. So when you are in any industry, not only in gaming market, but networking is very crucial part as part of marketing and sales. There are some references, so you can refer this www.freecodecamp.org website to get to know more about various references and more details about gaming industry and development of gaming application. So this is all about developing mobile application games, and what are the tools and options available right now as part of your mobile application development or mobile games development journey. So please comment in the chat window what programming language you are planning to use as part of your gaming career, then which framework you are planning to use for developing your games, mobile application games, and the third most important part, on which platform, means whether it's a Android platform or iOS platform on which you are planning to develop your games. So please put these three things as part of your comment, and hope this video will help you to get at least some idea about mobile games industry. Thank you for listening.